something happened that day, and Buzz started talking, and we're all going off, and we're all fucking talking, blah, 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 and we're having a good time. You know when you get me started sometimes, bro. In the words of the immortal Joe Rogan, if you give me a fucking opening, I'm going to go in there and close that motherfucking door. I don't have a lot of good attributes, but when I'm on a roll and you give me a small window, I will blow that fucking room up the way I did Alex Jones, the way I did at the Comedy Store fundraiser. I just got a fucking way that if you give me the right fastball, like my man called me the other day, some guy on fucking Patreon said they should just call you Dave Kingman, because when you strike out, you strike out. But when you go for the fucking, for the bleachers, Jesus Christ, you knock it out of the fucking park. I must have been one of those conversations where I was on fire. So help me God. As I was walking back to my trailer to sit there for the next 9 hours, Kishka goes, "Hey, you, psst, come here." I go, "What's up?" He's like, "Oh my God, you had me in fucking stitches today. Listen, I'm going to get you in this commercial if it kills me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get you in this commercial if it fucking kills me." He goes, "Today, don't sit in the trailer. Sit close to me." He goes, "I want you to be on that fucking set." And I read somewhere that whenever Gene Hackman did a movie, Gene Hackman refused to sit in his trailer. He always sat and watched because he always wanted to be on top of the fucking shooting. I took that from Gene Hackman. Right there in that moment, from 1997 on, I never walked away from a set. I was always close to a set. Yeah, I went to my trailer at times to take a piss, maybe bang one out, fucking smoke a joint, whatever. But I'm always close to the fucking set because I want to see what was going on. So that day I had to sit close to the set. Do you know that I wouldn't even fucking turn? I mean, I was there. And I wasn't the director. I'm not into none of that shit. I watched everything that happened. And there was one moment where he goes, "Joey, come here real quick. Just sit right there." He goes, "I'm going to run the dog through. And I want you to sit right there." And he took the other comedian. He goes, hey, come here, you. Sit right there. And I want you to make believe you're shining Joey's shoes. So the thing that I did in the audition while I was shining the shoes, they made him do it. And he put me there. And he goes, "Just improvise and talk to him. I don't give a fuck what you say. We're not going to pick it up in the commercial anyway because we're going to have music as the dog is running down the fucking street." So fucking, I'm like, here it is. And we start fucking, I'm laying out. Now they're shooting 3 commercials. They're shooting an ecstasy commercial where the big fat guy from Big City Lights, the big football movie, what was the original big movie with the kid from Dawson's Creek that came out 20 years ago?
Yeah, my brother used to watch all that.
That was the original. The 3 Taco Bell commercials that we're going to use was a fat guy that opens up the refrigerator and finds food. That was the kid from that football movie from Dawson's Creek, whatever it's called, Friday Night Lights. That was it.
Yeah, it is.
Friday Night Lights. He wasn't there. He was on the set that day. He was shooting one commercial. Another actor that I had known, I didn't know his name, was shooting a commercial. But the commercial that they had thrown me into was the one that Buzz Baymundo was in. Buzz Baymundo was hired to do that particular fucking commercial. So Buzz has shot his scene already, whatever he had to do, and now they were just making the dog run down the fucking street and run around and blah, 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 blah. Boom! He goes, "Joey, get ready." I fucking get in there, 3 or 4 takes, I shoot it. He goes, "Hey, you never know. At least it wasn't a waste. I got you on tape. Maybe after we do the commercial and the commercial airs and it flops, if you contact me, I could send you that reel for your tape." I was so fucking happy. I came in Wednesday. I ate, I laughed, I had a great time. I shook his hand, I told him thank you. I found out they could have just sent me home. He kept me, he put some money in my fucking pocket. I don't know what they were paying me at the time, whatever. I was just thankful. I forgot all about that fucking commercial and that it happened. I still remain friends with the two guys, Buzz and the other comic. We went back and forth for a few weeks after that. I get a call one day, and it's Buzz Baymundo. And he goes, hey, man, fuck. He goes, I just got a letter saying that they scrapped my commercial. And they only went with a different thing, and they took me off the, whatever the set was. I don't know. He didn't make the commercial. The bottom line was he didn't make the fucking commercial. All right, no big deal. I said to him, he goes, did you hear anything? I go, no, I haven't heard nothing. I go, I didn't think I was going to get it anyway. I mean, Kish could just put me in there as a fucking favor. I'm not going to get nothing. Holy fuck. I hang up the phone with him. I don't know what made me go outside. The girl I was living with at the time goes, Joe, you got mail. She throws me a fucking letter, and it's Sun Barton Minari. And they had already paid me for the 3 days work. Like when you shoot a commercial, you get paid within the first 30 days. When you shoot TV and film, you get paid within 10 days. It was maybe, I got the check from the commercial, maybe like, I shot the commercial July 4th weekend. We shot till like the 6th. Or the 5th, and I got paid for those 3 days plus overtime. It was a great check. It was great money. I didn't get fucking rich, but this was like the beginning of August. And when I opened up the fucking letter, there was a letter in it, and like fucking $8,000 in checks, $9,000 in assorted checks. When you shoot a commercial, they have to pay you for every avenue. So they had to pay me for a thing called Wild Card, where they could put it anywhere throughout the day, 2 o'clock, midnight, 3 in the morning. Then they had to pay you for something else, and then they had to pay you for prime time.